Okay, I'm going to show you how to remove dust and lint from scans. Okay, now a lot of us have digital cameras, and in order to get the photo onto the screen, all you do is hook up the digital camera to the computer and then just transfer it, and it's really easy, right? But you know what? We still have those photos laying around. And the only way to get those photos into the computer is to scan them. And it seems like no matter how clean you get the scanner, there's always something on the photo. It can be really annoying. Dust, scratches, lint, little specks and things. And I'm going to show you actually how to remove those from the photos in Photoshop. Now, I just scanned this photo that you're looking at right now. I just scanned it. But if you want to follow along with me, you can use the same photo, go into the project files folder, open up the cleanup lint and dust from scan folder, and you'll find this, I called it clean scan, and you can open up this image and follow along right with me. So open up an image or open up this image and just zoom into it. I want you to zoom in really close and zoom into a dark area, because the darker areas we can really see what's going on here. Look what we have here. We've got lots of junk and stuff on the image that we can remove, okay? Now, if you don't have a lot of dust or scratches on your image, you can simply just come up here to filter and actually come down here to noise and select dust and scratches. Dust and scratches does a pretty good job, okay? If your image just has a very light dust or little specks on it or whatever, dust and scratches will do actually a pretty good job, okay? But you have to be careful with the dust and scratches filter, because if the threshold value is too low, you're liable to remove areas on the image that you want to keep. I'm going to come up to the face here and look at this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn the threshold all the way down. And look what happens. Look at the hair, look at the face, okay? And we sort of lose a little bit of detail in the face, okay? So you have to be very careful when using the dust and scratches filter. Let's go ahead and use that filter first on this tutorial, okay? I want you to come in here, open up dust and scratches, enter a radius of 1, okay? Then I want you to turn the threshold up to about, let's say, 100, around there, about 100 levels, and then go ahead and hold down the space bar and look around the image. Go to an area where you think that looks kind of bad. This has got some specks in it right here. I'm going to go ahead and leave it right there. What I want you to do is go to a bad area on the image, and again, hold down the space bar if you want to get the hand tool to browse around the image, okay? Go to that area, and then come over to the threshold slider and move that threshold slider down. Move it down slowly, okay? Just a little bit at a time until you start to see the specks and things start to go away. There we go. Now they're starting to go away, okay? Look, this is before, and now this is after. So they're starting to go away, okay? But I don't want you to go any lower than that. I want you to stop right there, because I don't want you to remove any of the areas on the image that you want to keep. And when you're using the dust and scratches, make sure you're looking around at areas of the image that you like and that you want to keep, because you don't want to actually remove anything from those areas. I'm going to look right underneath the chin here and actually go ahead and uncheck the preview. This is what it was before, and this is after, okay? I like that. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. But you see, we've applied the dust and scratches, but we still have stuff on the image that we could possibly remove, okay? This is what I want you to do now. Come right over here to the Layers palette. Click on the background layer, drag that to the new layer icon to duplicate it. I want you to come right up here to Filter, down here to Noise, over here to Median, okay? What we're going to do is apply Median Filter to this image right here. Now, don't worry about how the image looks or how the areas that you like. Don't worry how they look, because they're going to look a little funny. They're going to kind of look like this. Median will allow us to actually totally smooth out the image, okay? Look at this. I don't really see much of anything, okay? I see a few little things, but nothing like it was before. I mean, this is really nice. Look, this is what it was before, and now this is after. I can come down here, right down here. This is what it was before the median filter, okay? Look at this. Now this is after, all right? Go ahead and click OK. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to make a layer mask, but I want you to hold down the Option key on the keyboard, and that's the Alt key on the PC. Hold that down and come down here and add a new layer mask, okay? And when we hold down that key, when we hold that down, the mask is black, okay? The new mask will will be black. And so if we don't hold down that key and we click on this button, it's going to be white. Okay, so that is why I wanted you to hold that down. I'm going to undo that, hold down the Option key, that's the Alt key on the PC, and make a new layer mask. Okay, so the next step, all we have to do, folks, is paint on this mask, okay, revealing the median filter that was applied to this layer. Let me show you. Come over here to the toolbar and select this brush tool right here. And then you want to select a pretty good sized brush. This looks like this is a perfectly fine size brush here. What we need to do is paint white on this black mask, on this layer over here. Okay, so you must make sure the foreground color is white. Go ahead and click OK after you select white for the foreground color. Bring the brush over to the image and start to paint on the image, and look what happens. Check this out. So I can go in there, I can go in on the image precisely and only remove the specks and things where I want to remove them. So I'll just press the space bar and I'll get the hand tool here, and I can just cruise around the image looking for specks and things that I want to remove. Okay? And it does a great job too. I just come over here, there we go, and get these over here. There we are. I'll just move this up a little bit. Down here underneath the chin, you see this area right here? I can just go ahead and paint over that area, and there you go. And don't do too many strokes. You can actually just dab the mouse. Just dab it just a little bit. Just click the button. Don't hold it down and drag if you're in a very delicate area, because sometimes you can actually see exactly what you just did. And but I'm going to come over here, go up here, and everything looks pretty good. This is the scan's not too bad actually. I'm just gonna click in those areas, gone. Click over here, gone. Up here, gone. And you can see this is so easy. You wanna make it really, you want to be really careful. Come in here and you can just be amazed on how the image will look just by using this technique, because you're in full control. You have, you're telling Photoshop exactly where you want to remove the dust and lint, and it doesn't have, it's not deciding for you. But look at that, just little things like that on the arms and stuff, and it's just so easy. I can just come in here, and it's fast too. And make sure you hold down the space bar on the keyboard, okay, when you're doing this, okay? Because that way you can select the hand tool and browse around the image. Don't come over here and select the hand tool on the toolbar, because then you'll be totally switching the tool. We don't want to switch the tool. We just want to actually, well, we want to switch the tool, but we only want to do it temporarily, okay? There we go. And I'll cruise around here, just make extra check here, get some areas down here. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at it as it was before. I'm going to go ahead and make this median layer invisible. Boom. This is what it was before, folks. Check this out. And now this is after. There you go. And we didn't lose any detail in the face or the hair or the arms or anything like that, or in the clothing. Okay, look, I got a little speck right there on his pants. I can go ahead and just go ahead and paint over that. Boom, it's gone. See, it's so easy to do. I can come over here, get these little areas right here, and and it's actually kind of fun to just come through here and touch up your photos. So check that out and use the medium filter, because it's really a blast, and it does a wonderful job in removing dust, scratches, lint, little specks and things. Because even though that if you clean your scanner bed with a paper towel, you're going to have a little paper towel lint and things like that. Well, applying the median filter and adding that mask and then painting with the mask, you can remove all that stuff by using this technique. So go ahead and try it out at home. Well, if you're out at home, hey, you're already at home. Go. All right. So thanks for watching the video. Please try this out. It's awesome. We'll see you later.